This is Olivia. Olivia is a full-time student at the University of Winchester. As well as this, Olivia is the captain of the university's cheerleading team, a job which brings a lot of pressure and responsibility. Cheerleading isn't a sport which is given a lot of credibility in regards to its difficulty, but Olivia wants to show people just how much goes into their competitions. Olivia balances her university work on top of coaching the cheer team, and this can take its toll on her, but her passion for cheerleading and her relationship with the team keeps her motivated.
I became captain of the cheerleaders this year, so it was a pretty new thing for me. Basically what happens is your team votes on who they'd like to be captain. So you get a few people that run for the role, and then the team votes, and obviously whoever gets the most votes wins, or doesn't win I guess, but gets the role of captain. So that's how I became captain. My passion for cheerleading started when I was quite young. I danced since I was 2 in all styles of dance, and then I started gym when I was 11. But I used to go to America every summer, and obviously cheerleading is quite big in America. And I was out there one year when the cheerleading world championships was going on when I was about 10. So I got to see what proper American cheer was. And I just became obsessed. So as soon as I came back to the UK, I started cheerleading and then went on from there. It's not as serious as a normal training session would be. And it's here, so basically what you would do, level 1, you trained yesterday, you know the sequence that we went through, all the knee level lifts or the gut level lifts. This session is for you to practice them, and level 2s today I want you to be practicing your 180s and you're pushing up to extension, okay? My relationship differs, and it's with people on the team, especially boys and girls, because obviously they're quite different, so in the way that you deal with them is quite different. Because we're a big team, it becomes difficult sometimes, because naturally, with me being a fresher last year and starting cheer last year, I became really, really close to a certain group of girls, like you would. So you have to be really, really careful as captain that you're completely equal with everybody on the team. I think everyone's pretty good at realising that when we're in cheer, I'm their captain and not their, even though I am their friend, being the captain comes first, and then outside of cheer, obviously it's different. Obviously, level 1, if you're doing knee level lifts or gut level lifts, you can have more up at one time. You can have up to 5, I'm going to say. But if you're doing preps, only 3 on the allocated mats. With you guys, can I just have the 3 stunts up? Obviously, I know there's more than 3 stunts, which means you're going to have to switch in and out. But help each other, okay? I've dealt with quite a few stressful situations. Probably the most stressful is happening right now. I'm actually really quite ill. I should probably be tucked up in bed. But the thing is, as captain, if you're not there, nothing happens, nothing can go on, especially because to be captain, you have to be qualified and have the qualifications. And if you don't have the qualifications, you can't put up the stunt, so the training session can't happen. So even though I'm really poorly and should probably be in bed, if I didn't turn up tonight, then nobody would be able to cheer. So you have to just push through it and just go for it, go with it, and just do what you signed up to do. I think I have quite a different approach to a lot of captains. I think my coaching style has changed recently. When I used to coach younger children, it was quite less stressful, I guess, but because people are older, it's harder because obviously everybody has a different personality and it's quite loud and whatever. I don't think I'm too harsh. I think I can be harsh. I know people don't particularly like my warm-ups or some things that I make them do, but I think I have a good balance between being nice and nasty. So. Preparing the team for the competition starts basically from our very first training session. What we tend to do is start off with basic stunts and then work our way up from there. It becomes pretty clear for me within the first few weeks of having new people on the team who are going to be my stronger athletes and athletes that are going to take a little bit longer. This could be to do with if they've cheered before or if they're a natural gymnast, or some people are completely new to the sport. So it does take a while to get people used to cheering and what it kind of is. Competitions are obviously quite stressful, and I don't think many of the cheerleaders realise oh, I'm going to a competition, there's going to be 50,000 people watching me. They don't get it until they're there. So trying to explain to them and be like, guys, you have to like try really hard because competition's coming up and like it's really important, because they've never been, especially freshers. They're like, yeah, whatever, and then it gets to the competition and they're like, oh god, like why haven't I been like serious in class? So it's quite hard to like motivate people.
These guys, you need to watch. Ready? You count me. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna do straight jumps first so I can see the arms, okay?
At the moment we're trying to work out routines and parts of that routine and get our athletes ready and fit enough to be at the standard we know they can be. We just want them to do the best that we know they can, so we're trying to build them up to that.
One thing I've learnt from being the captain of the cheerleaders this year, probably perseverance. You can't give up, because if you give up, your team will give up. I also think it's really important, as a leader, you don't want people to follow you, you want to create other leaders, so I always try and like encourage other people to like step up and help out, or like make sure that everybody's involved. It's made me more organised as a person, and I think it's made my views more balanced, if that makes sense. Like, with 60 people on the team, I have to understand like where everybody's coming from in every situation. That's really important. At the end of the day, I understand that they're at university to get a degree, but when you sign up for something like this, you have to either give 100% or not bother, because it's not a sport where you can kind of give like 50-50. I'm pretty good at like motivating people, and I always try and find the good in what anybody's done. So if someone's stunt isn't hitting, for example, that flyer, I'd be like, yeah, your stunt's not hitting, but like you look beautiful when you do this, or you're doing this really well, instead of being like, why isn't that stunt hitting, and like getting angry, because there's no point, because that won't work.